Hey guys, it's me Freshens, and today I would like to review with you new patch 2.1 skins, champions, and all the other stuff that's going to leak. So we're going to review skin spotlights video with all the stuff. So if you want to check it out and if you want to know all the new leaks and stuff about the skins, be sure to follow this channel as well. And we're starting. So the first skin we got there today is a Lunar Beast Misfortune. Damn, this, like a cinematic CGI, I would like to say, is really amazing. That's probably like a really cool stuff, and probably the best one from the whole I've seen in the game yet. So Misfortune is pretty cool. She has like a really badass guns with blades, and the whole skin looks amazing. By the way, I don't know, I never recognized this kind of a zoom in with like a special signature moves like this one, and that probably will be a new feature in the game. So the whole skin is really cool, really hot. The whole stuff about the roller coasters and stuff is really nice, and somehow it reminds me cyberpunk, you know, the whole vibes of neon, like dark Asian cities. All this stuff seems really familiar to me. So next one is, I would say Fiora. Yeah, it's a Fiora. She's a pretty cool one. Somehow looks for me like a classic Wayne skin, but still pretty decent in my point of view. The sword, by the way, I think not really fits to her. I would like to see maybe Katana. In my point of view, that would be a better option for her. Right, let's go for the next one. Next skin is a Lunar Beast Annie. So she's kind of tracking the lion, who's probably will be a huge part of the event because we see him in almost every video with the new skins. And new Annie is so cool, like the skin is so urban, and the Tiber is like really badass. I really like the whole concept of this skin, because it's really bright, really stylish, so all the stuff seems really cool to me. I never played Annie, so probably I even try her after this skin releases because I really like it. Okay, so let's go for the next one. And next one is the Lunar Beast Alistair, who is like a huge guy from the club, like a huge bull, you know, a tons of muscles, a tons of anger. You should be beaten, you know. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. I think that Alistair is one of the best support characters right now, as well as the tanky characters. And this smelling of Godzas, I would say, reminds me a Roadhog. That seems really cool. Really cool. I really like this skin. And I think if you're maining tanks and you want to see that in play, that's a best option for you right now. So let's go for the next skin. And the next skin, well, seems like it's done for me. That's a new skin for Darius. Oh my god. Just take a look on this one. Just take a look on this one. So we have a cyber-armed Darius with horns, amazingly designed axe, and the whole skin with a coat with these all elements of lunar year are so damn good. This probably will be the first time when I'll buy a skin for myself in the game. That's like really cool one. I really enjoy all the stuff and the concept. I really like this style of clothing. I like wearing this kind of in real life. So for me, that's the best skin from the Lunar set so far. Next one, Lunar Beast Jarvan. Jarvan seems like pretty close to the Darius. He also have this has this dyed hair, like white hair, and the concept of whole clothing is similar, of course. I really like this glowing side on his jacket, which is really like special for him. I didn't mention it for the other skins, so I think it's really cool. The cyber leg, like when Darius have cyber arm, Jarvan have cyber leg. Well, skin is pretty decent. I really like it, but my favorite for Jarvan is probably Dark Cosmic skin. Next one is a Katarina, simple Katarina without the skins. Katarina is really decent. I really like the design, but seems like her hair a bit low poly. I don't know why is that like that, but still, from the far side, it seems okay. She's like really thin, really dangerous, huge knives, all the stuff is here. The Queen of Blades arrives, ladies and gentlemen. And next one, Deathswarm Katarina. Well, you know, if we should talk about Deathswarm skins, like the Reaper skin for the Draven, I'm sorry, probably is the best one for Draven and from this set. So I really like it, like much better than this Katarina's one. I don't think that's like a really cool skin for Katarina, by the way. If you want to play with Katarina's skin, you probably should try this one. Now this skin is really awesome. All the stuff with the Pirates Bilgewater vibes, different daggers, which seems really cool for me. Like it reminds me Pike somehow. Like maybe it's even a Pike's dagger here, and that's like really cool. By the way, violet hair is also like a pretty charming element of this skin. So for me, well, that's definitely a best skin for Katarina for now. But also I really like the classic one. Alright, let's jump for the new champions. And that's first one is Xayah. Xayah is pretty cool champ. She's pretty strong and annoying in hands of a good ADC player. The stuns, damage, mobility, all that stuff could be said about Xayah. I really like the concept, but still, I'm really afraid that a lot of people will just ruin your games because they would like to try her as soon as possible. And we jump into the skins, and I think that's a Cosmic Dust Xayah, which like is pretty okay, but I'm not really into this blue ears, blue hair. It somehow looks pretty strange to me. Like the whole concept of the skin is pretty cool. Like this look, these eyes, all of this seems really cool. The feather in form of the moon, also pretty cool, but still like not a skin for me. Tell me what do you think about this one. Next one is a Sweetheart. Yep, Sweetheart Xayah. Well, the skin is like a classic Valentine Day skin. I'm not really into this purple stuff. If you know, if you like this pink, glowy and heartwarming stuff, that's probably a best choice for you as a Xayah player. Next one, Rakan. The partner of Xayah and the perfect, charming gentleman who likes to trolling the opponents, you know. He's a pretty cool. He's really well designed. His face and awesomeness is really good comparing to classic League of Legends on PC. I think that the realization of this skin is just 10 out of 10. Next, the cosmic version of Rakan, which much better than Xayah on my point of view, because like this flamed hair is really decent. The whole like a space textured feather on his wing is really cool. Whole design is really amazing, and if I choose like what skin should I play on Rakan, that's probably would be my choice. And we jump into the Sweetheart Rakan, which is like a pretty similar to the Xayah skin, but his look like, you know, it's the whole stuff with Rakan and Xayah reminds me Twisted Fate and Evelyn from the Tango set, which already in the game, like pretty close to that, but still like it's a bit too pumpy in my point of view. Like I'm not really into this style, but still pretty decent for people who like that kind of style. And we jump into the next one, and we going for the huge guy who like to beat enemies with his leg, and that's a Pantheon, or kind of a King of Sparta, you know? That's how I would like to call him, King Leonid. A really cool guy, a really strong champion if you like to play top lane or somehow supporting, even going mid. Like he's pretty flexible. really cool champ, a lot of possibilities with him, jumping through the whole map or like a half of a map to be in fight with your team, dodging, dealing damage, and invulnerability sometimes. Really cool champ, I really like him. Probably will play him on the top. And first skin for him is a full metal Pantheon. Well, pretty cool as well, feeling some cyberpunk vibes. I really like this concept. But probably for me the best Pantheon is a classic Pantheon because like the Spartan style is in my heart. Let's jump for the next skin, which is I would say Dark Cosmic, yeah. Dragon Slayer Pantheon. That skin is really decent. Like, it reminds me Skyrim somehow because of the dragon vibes, the dragon shield. If you played Skyrim, you probably know the whole stuff. And this armor, like, looks so cool. And glowing eyes, like, is a special feature of this skin. I really like it, really enjoy it. If you want to give me a skin, give that to me. And we jump into the next one, Diana. So Diana is here. By the way, her ear seems like a bit of an alien kind of, and I never saw it before. I thought she's a human, but it seems like she's a dark elf or something like that in this version. Like, that's a pretty strange. Like, if you can see the classic image of Diana from the League of Legends on PC, you definitely would know that she's like in this image, she's not an elf. But here we have these spiky ears. Strange, but cool. So the first skin is Dark Valkyrie Diana. Like, seems for me as a classic Dark Elves from the World of Warcraft. Really cool one. I like this style because I'm an elf person, if we should talk about the different races in fantasy games. So this skin is pretty awesome. I like Diana, she's pretty strong champ. Really good for the middle lane. So, yep, why not? Really decent. And let's jump to the next one, Infernal Diana. Infernal Diana seems like a pretty decent skin, but I don't like her tone. Like, this skin tone is also like orange and yellow. And for me, she seems like a bit of a strange, especially if you should talk that she's a kind of a goddess of the moon. So, yeah, that's a bit strange, but still pretty decent, pretty cool skin if we should not talk about the lore too much. Next one, that's one who cares about the sun, and that's Leona. Leona is a guardian of the sun, and she's pretty tough and cool support. I would say she's one of the best supports if you don't know how to play normally with difficult ones. By the way, a bit strange stuff with her eyes. Seems like she's a bit looking at different ways, I would say. Well, like, really good feature for support, if you know what I mean. Like, you can see much better than with a classic view, but still a bit strange, okay? I don't think that should be like that. Probably should be fixed. And on this image, she more like an Asian version of Leona, because her face have some, like, features of Asian people, and that's a bit strange. Now this skin is pretty good. All stuff is okay with eyes this time, but still, really strange. If you want to make some memes and you like to joking on your opponents, then probably this skin is for you. And we jump into the Project Leona skin. Well, that's a really cool. If you know Metal Gear Rising, you probably can see some similar features of this skin. And yeah, that's really cool. Really cool. I think that Leona is so strong, and with this skin you can dominate the ladder easily. And now we're jumping for the next stuff. That's like skins from the project side, and that's a Project Yasuo. Project Yasuo is pretty good skin. My favorite probably Arcade Yasuo or maybe Odyssey, Giants Yasuo. This one is not in my favorite tier list because I don't like the color gamma, but still pretty cool skin, especially with a upcoming Yasuo buff, I think it will be popular in the top ranks. Next one, Project Ash. Now that's a skin that I would like to see in my games. I really like this whole blue neon stuff, blue cape, blue facial mask, and the whole concept of this champ, of the skin, I'm sorry, with a drone as your birdie. I really like the concept. As a player who like to play sometimes with Ash, seems like a really decent variant to play for me. Okay, let's go for another one, Project Y, or V, as you want. So V is really strong champ as well, and this skin, definitely cool. Again, we see some Cyberpunk vibes, and if you played Cyberpunk, you probably know the hands of Gorilla, strong punches. That's what we should say about the Y. Really cool one. I really enjoy it and want to play it too. Project Z. So guys, if you are into assassin style of the gaming and you like going mid and destroying opponents in a blink of an eye while shrouded in darkness, Z is your choice. Really cool concept. I really like this skin. A bit strange mask for me, like it's not this cool as in a classic skin of Zed, but still pretty decent. Pretty decent. So if you want to play in style, that's probably your choice. And now we jump into the Omega Squad skins. Omega Squad Fizz is probably one of the skins which will be hated the most, cause this one is so damn cool for Fizz, and I personally think that this one will increase the quantity of Fizzes in your ladder and PvP games. So be aware and try to hide from this little predator. Next one, Omega Squad Teemo, and this is one which I especially like, cause Teemo one is so damn amazing. I really like this skin. I think that's the best Teemo skin ever made in League of Legends, because like, if you like to scouting around, you should look like a deadly scout. Not like a little cute stuff with a devil mind inside him, but this one, representing it really good. And we go on for the next, and next is Omega Squad Tristana skin, which is like Commando Tristana, I would say. Really decent, but for me, I don't know. Devil Tristana and Commando Tristana is probably better. Not much to talk about that. Okay, so now we have Heartseeker Wayne. Wayne who killing Dr. Munda, who wants to flirt with her, I would say. Really cool skin, I like this concept. Even if we should say it like a pink style stuff, which I'm not usually into, this one fits Wayne so damn good. She looks amazing. My heart is now with her. Okay, and we're jumping in a Sweetheart Sauna one. Well, basically, I would say that Sweetheart Sauna is a kind of a pink Mercy version from the Overwatch. Of course, this skin is was created much earlier than Overwatch even existed and start his huge way of a shooter, but still, really cool skin. If you like supporting and you want some really heartwarming skin, Sauna is a good choice for you. And the next one, Panda Teemo. Well, you know, this kind of vibes for a Chinese New Year, I would say, but I not really like the whole concept of this skin. That's probably one of the worst skins for me, if I should talk about the Teemo. So, I don't know. I don't know, guys. Let me know if you like this, because I'm really curious about that. And we're jumping into New Warring Kingdoms Tryndamere. Looks really cool. This skin is badass as fuck. I really like this one. The concept really cool, and the design is amazing. The Mogu design from the World of Warcraft and the Chinese traditional style is really cool. I really enjoy the whole concept and I would like to play it if I would play Tryndamere. Xin Zhao, really cool skin. He gets nerfed like a few patches ago. Of course, he's not that strong as it used to be, but still pretty strong champ if you can play him properly. So I think that if you are into jungling and you like Xin, amazing skin for you. So if you want to get that, better to not hesitate and buy it as soon as possible. Next one, Super Galaxy Shuwana. You know, as a Shuwana player, my first and best skin is probably the dark version of Shuwana. And this one, like, is way too colorful and the whole colors concept is not really vibing for me. But still, that skin is pretty okay. Pretty average, I would say. Tiger Brome. Dude, now that's what I call a legendary skin. Like, this one is so damn amazing, dude. I really like the whole concept of the skin. El Muerte, wrestling, and Mexican vibes are so cool. And I think that this skin will be really common for the games because Brome is a popular support in the game, especially in top tier ranks, top elo ranks. So yep, I would like to see it in the game. Really cool one. Now we jump into the Cutpure's Twisted Fate. You know, personally, for me, this skin is pretty cool. I really like the dread hair design. The costume is really cool, but still it's pretty close to the classic skin. Like, if we all got a hat on this one, that's probably will be it. So, I'm not sure if you want to spend, like, wild card on this one, but if you are really a huge fan of Twisted Fate, then that's a pretty cool choice. And the last but not least, Mew Graves skin with a huge cannon. Now that explains how he's ulting with this huge bullet. Cause in a classic double barrel gun it's a bit strange, and with this one it fits perfectly. So I think that this skin is also really cool. I like it with the fuses on his shoulder. Seems really shiny and pirate vibing. Bilgewater is here. So yep, that's all for me for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Tell me which skin is your favorite, which skin you want to win on a Twitch, if you're following me here. So yep, and that's all for me for today. Thank you for being today with me, thank you for watching this video until the end, and I see you soon in the world of Runeterra. See ya!